what are the sort of key issues you care about most as a leader of Reform UK in Gloucestershire?
Well, at the moment, it's got to be what the government have forced upon us. A new Labour government, in its infinite wisdom, has took away democracy and has told everyone in Gloucestershire, you're going to become a unitary authority. Straight away, Reform, we like bottom-up councils. We like local councillors to represent their local wards. For example, if you're talking about a bus shelter or a dropped curb or a pothole in a certain street in your area, you need your local councillor. But the government have come up with this brilliant idea of unitary authority to save money, so they say. Now, a unitary authority, let's go with that first point. It's going to cost us £30 million to even become a unitary authority. And then this great big elephant, if I can use that word, will be running the whole county. So again, that democratic process will get lost in the bureaucracy that a huge council runs. But having said that, we've got to go with what the government are saying. And what's happened? The Liberal Democrats have shown no leadership in this new council. In fact, they've spent the entire time navel-gazing and spending hundreds of thousands of pounds on two councils, Western and East, a chestnut council, a donut council, a horseshoe council. They're all various councils of various little kingdoms that they can all run. Instead of concentrating on the day-to-day stuff that this county council needs to do, and its financial position is very precarious. Yes, what are we doing? Spending loads of council time, money and officers looking at all these councils. So what I would say is, from Reform, in my group fully support it, is let's think about what that word unitary means. It means one. So, one council. We will be pragmatic at Reform. We will vote for one unitary authority, one police force, one health board, one council highways department, one school department, one adult social care. To split these up, and I have already said 30 million, I think a two-tier unitary authority could add another 23 million each. And also, they'll probably start in debt. So they'll actually start in a position of debt, plus they'll have spent all this money. What I would say is, again, where's the consultation? Where's the public engagement? Reform believe in, what do you, men and women of Gloucestershire, think? They haven't been asked. They call it a consultation, but they're actually talking about what would the things you'd like us to do. Well, we all know what we'd like you to do. We'd like you to fix the potholes instead of taking flags down on flagpoles. But hey-o, that's just one issue. What I would say is, we need to concentrate on the day-to-day stuff, rather than what they're doing at the moment. Lack of leadership. Don't forget, the Liberal Democrats have a huge majority. They can do what they like. So what are they doing? They're busy sticking knives in the back of the leader, talking about various different councils that they might be in charge of. Well, I have a shock for them. Reform in the public have just about had enough of this sort of stupidity and time wasting money. Reform are there to be pragmatic. Let's get back to basics, as I said. Let's have some common sense. Let's stop all this virtuoso signalling.